People ask me how you can work in tech sales, and they say it's so stressful and there's so much uncertainty. But what I've actually found in my career in tech sales is I have no idea how people don't work in sales. When you align your incentives the right way, then it's easy to get the results. And so in tech sales or in sales in general, you know that if you don't hit your quota, if you don't do your inputs, then you're going to get pipped out, you're going to get fired, and you're not going to get paid. I never have to go into work and feel like I have to push myself to be motivated. The motivation is already there. I don't get paid if I don't drive results. Everybody else in the world that has any other kind of job has to rely on willpower. And I've never found willpower to be effective. I found it's really hard, comes and it goes. It's very magical. And that really sucks, to be beholden, to be a slave to your own willpower, instead of setting up your incentives in a way where willpower is not a problem. Because you're paid on results in tech sales, you're always pushing and you're naturally always improving. And you start to see this spill over into all these other aspects of your life naturally, and you see yourself really advancing compared to your peers year over year. And it sort of keeps you young in the sense that your mind stays very plastic and you stay learning new things all the time, and you have to be self-improving or you fail. It sucks to see my friends, people that I've known for a long time, that do not have those incentive structures in place really struggle with staying up to date with what's happening in the world, or have positive mental models, or any of the stuff that you by necessity have to develop working in sales. If you're working in sales, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so instead of feeling scared, nervous, quarter over quarter or month over month about hitting my quota, I just feel really excited. And I look at people that are outside the sales industry, and I feel secondhand stress because their jobs, I can clearly see, are being disrupted. They're becoming less and less useful and relevant day over day and year over year, because there's not that constant push and incentive to improve. And so I see how their jobs, their careers are being destabilized, and they don't, because they don't have the same pressures and incentives on them to improve. To be honest, not all kinds of sales are the same, and tech sales is definitely the best place. So if you're working in sales, you've got this great improvement mechanism already kicking into place. But now what I would encourage you to do is climb the ladder of the different kinds of sales. And at the top of that ladder is software sales. If you're in sales, you've already done the hard part, you know how to sell. When you move into software sales, then you start getting paid way better, and you have career progression in place that you can start hitting. So you can move from making $60K in your first year to making something like $220,000 a year in your third year in tech sales, which is actually what I did when I moved from traditional sales into tech sales. And if you want help doing that, check out a bunch of the other free content on this channel, or you can book a free meeting using the link in my bio.